So I'm a South Jersey kid that, grew up as one of 6 boys in Cape May, New Jersey. I went to military high school, military college. I graduated from West Point in 1980. 2 children, married 37 years. Met my wife at West Point. I'm a grandfather of 2, and just really love living down here in Jacksonville now. It's a difficult thing to pinpoint after 35 years of military service. Obviously, I look back on my time leading troops in combat, America's sons and daughters in Iraq and Afghanistan as a brigade commander, as being a notable time in my career. I also enjoyed being Commandant of Cadets at West Point. That was, you have 44 cadets that you're responsible for their everyday activities and leader development. That was important to me. And I really enjoyed my time overseas. My wife and I and our kids, very young at the time, spent 3 years in Berlin while the wall was still up behind the Iron Curtain, and 3 years in Korea. And I would say those were the highlights of my military career that I'm most proud of. I did spend a year as the director of the POW MIA accounting agency, which was responsible for bringing home the remains of those that paid the ultimate sacrifice in our nation's wars, and expanding the ability of our nation to do that and do it well was an achievement I'm proud of as well. For me, spending time with our wounded service members and their families is the most enjoyable and also the most inspiring. When I look at what these warriors have overcome in armed conflict on behalf of our country, to watch their ability to persevere through some very difficult challenges, both physically and emotionally, and then reach their full potential is what's most enjoyable. I come to work every day happy because you saw our environment. I'm surrounded by passionate, caring individuals that want to make a difference, many of whom are veterans themselves. Almost half of our workforce of 700 across the country are veterans. So anytime you can continue to do what you did while you were in uniform, it makes coming to work every day a thrill. So for me, this is really just a continuation of what I did for 35 years when I was in uniform. The people in this community, they're successful, they are generous, they care, they're in the corporate, nonprofit, government, healthcare arenas, and they're all involved. It's a very active community, and for me, being part of that kind of vibrant lifestyle is what makes living here so very cool.